The 1966 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88 is a classic American cruiser that embodies the spirit of the 60s. With just 57,000 miles on the odometer, this red beauty, paired with a sleek black interior, is a head turner. It boasts a robust 425 motor, ensuring it runs and drives solidly. Despite its clean title and body, it does need some floor pan and interior work. Think of it as a vintage fixer-upper with loads of potential. Historically, the Dynamic 88 was part of Oldsmobile's full-size lineup, known for its power and style. In 66, it was all about cruising with class, and this model certainly delivers on that promise. It's like finding a classic vinyl record with just a few scratches, still capable of delivering a great performance with a little TLC. The 1978 Mercury Grand Marquis GS sedan is like your grandpa's favorite armchair. Roomy, comfy, and a bit worn around the edges, but still dependable. This blue-on-blue classic has seen just 2 owners and still runs, though it needs some TLC. The brakes are soft, probably the master cylinder, and the carb could use a clean. It's been repainted. Not a showroom job, but not too shabby either. Bonus, it still has the original window sticker from when it was new. Introduced in the late 70s, the Grand Marquis was Mercury's answer to luxury on a budget. This model year sits at the tail end of the big, cushy sedan era, known for their smooth rides and spacious interiors. Despite some rust by the back window and bumper, it's a solid find, especially with those stock wheels and hubcaps waiting to be reunited. The 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix GT Coupe is a slice of American muscle history, oozing classic coolness from every angle. With 100,000 miles on the clock, this blue-on-blue beauty has some battle scars, little cancer spots here and there, but she's got a heart of gold. The original 389 engine with dual exhaust still roars to life, though it has a bit of stage fright when it comes to reversing. The electric windows are a modern touch in this vintage ride, and the chrome still shines bright. Back in '64, the Grand Prix was all about power and style, boasting a sleek design and robust performance. Despite needing some brake work and not being able to go in reverse, this car still embodies that mid-60s muscle car charm. It's like finding an old rock star still belting out tunes. Sure, it's got a few wrinkles, but it's got soul. The 1972 Jeep CJ5 in factory Renegade Plum Purple is a head-turner for sure. This color is as rare as finding a unicorn in your backyard. This was the first year for a V8 in the CJ series, boasting a factory AMC 304 engine paired with a 3-speed transmission. It's got some issues, like a cracked frame under the driver's side that needs fixing, but it still runs and drives. The CJ5 is an icon of off-road prowess, known for its ruggedness and versatility. This purple beauty, despite needing some TLC, is like a rough-and-tumble adventurer with a colorful past. With a bit of work, it could be back to conquering trails and turning heads, a testament to Jeep's enduring legacy. Plus, who doesn't love a car that stands out in a crowd? The 1953 Plymouth Belvedere is a true barn find, tucked away for over 20 years, and it's in remarkably good shape for its age. With 53,000 miles, this red gem with a black interior runs and drives, though it's in desperate need of some brake work. Everything's original, making it a time capsule of early 50s automotive design, and it comes with a clean title. Back in '53, the Belvedere was Plymouth's top-of-the-line model, showcasing sleek design and solid performance. Think of it as the classic old-timer that's been lounging in retirement, waiting for someone to bring it back to its former glory. It might not be perfect, but it's got character and charm that modern cars just can't replicate. The 1972 Dodge D250 regular cab long bed is a sturdy workhorse with 100,000 miles of history under its belt. This tan beauty, inside and out, boasts a powerful 400 big block engine, ensuring it runs and drives great. It's titled, insured, and roadworthy, with new brakes, an updated ignition system, and a fresh battery. As part of Dodge's Adventure SE Camper Special line, this truck was built for both work and play. Despite some rust, the floor pans and drip rails are solid. However, it could use new window regulators since the current ones don't work. It's the kind of truck that's ready for another round of hard work or weekend adventures, like an old cowboy who's still got a few rodeos left in him. The 1979 Ford F-250 is a solid 4x4 workhorse that's ready for more adventures. Sporting a classic white exterior with a blue interior, this truck features an automatic transmission and a powerful 351M engine. The cab is in good shape, though the bed could use some TLC. This F-250 has seen some upgrades, including a new carburetor, HEI distributor, and brake booster. It even came with AC, and the compressor is ready to be reinstalled. While it drives well enough to take home, it does need a new windshield. It's like finding an old friend who's been through some rough patches but is still dependable and up for anything you throw at it. The 1978 Lincoln Mark V is a classic luxury coupe that's been kept in the family its whole life, showing 66,714 miles. This yellow beauty with a burgundy interior has an automatic transmission and a 460 engine, though it needs some love. As a project car, it requires an engine rebuild, some bodywork, and a new vinyl top. The car runs, but it's rough due to a bad intake manifold gasket, so it will need to be trailered or towed. Despite its needs, the Mark V is a symbol of 70s opulence with its grand size and plush interior. Think of it as a grand old mansion, elegant but in need of restoration to return to its former glory. For someone willing to put in the effort, it promises a rewarding journey back to classic luxury. The 1972 GM 1500 Club Coupe long bed is a classic pickup with a lot of potential. This green-on-green beauty has an automatic transmission and runs, though it needs some transmission work. The clutch pressure is an issue, but a good spare transmission comes with the truck. It's mostly original except for upgraded wheels and engine components, including Vortex heads, a high-rise intake, and a Demon carb. This truck embodies the spirit of the 70s with its robust design and reliable performance. Despite needing some work, it's like finding a classic rock album that just needs a new needle, still packed with power and nostalgia. With a bit of effort, this truck can be back on the road, ready to turn heads and haul loads with style. The 1972 Buick Electra Limited is a grand dame of the road, offering a blend of luxury and power. With 71,253 miles on the odometer, though likely 271,253, this beige beauty with matching interior has seen some miles but still runs and drives. It boasts a V8 455-4 big block engine, ensuring plenty of muscle under the hood. Recent updates include electronic ignition, new plugs and wires, a new fuel pump, and fresh front brakes with a new caliper on the passenger side. While the AC doesn't work, the original compressor is included. The fender skirts, removed for the photos, will be reattached before the sale. Think of it as a grand old lady who's still got some dance moves left, ready to cruise in style with a little love and care. The 1976 Chevrolet Nova Base is a classic daily driver with a lot of character. Sporting a gray exterior with a red interior, this Nova is powered by a 305 engine paired with a 350 transmission. While the car runs well enough to be a daily driver, it does leak oil from the rear main seal, and both the engine and transmission are original, meaning they're a bit tired. This Nova, a barn find from the South, has its fair share of rust, but it's also got plenty of new parts installed by the current owner. With a clean title and no significant damage, it's a solid project car. Think of it as an old friend who's seen better days but still gets up and goes every morning, with plenty of life left if you're willing to give it some TLC. The 1977 Cadillac DeVille touring sedan is like cruising your living room recliner through town. Ultimate comfort and classic Cadillac style. This green-on-green beauty has clocked 91,000 miles and is powered by an automatic transmission. It's been well maintained with regular oil changes and good tires, though it will eventually need a new timing chain and exhaust manifold gaskets, with the parts included. This DeVille embodies the smooth ride and luxurious feel Cadillac is known for. Despite a few quirks like a leaky AC compressor and a battery drain issue, likely a bad ground, it runs well and drives as a Cadillac should. Think of it as a plush vintage ride that's still got plenty of charm and elegance, just needing a bit of love to keep rolling in style. The 1961 Chrysler 300 is a vintage gem that promises a rewarding project for classic car enthusiasts. This gray sedan has driven just 61,000 miles and boasts a body in very good condition. However, it needs some interior work and attention to the motor to get it running smoothly. Back in the 60s, the Chrysler 300 was a symbol of performance and luxury, with its sleek design and powerful presence. Think of this car as a diamond in the rough. It's got the potential to shine brightly once restored. For someone willing to invest the time and effort, it's like finding a classic novel with a worn cover, ready to tell its story again with a bit of TLC. The 1968 Chevrolet Impala sedan is a classic American cruiser that's still ready to hit the road. With 19,600 miles, this Blue Beauty has had its motor and transmission gone through, ensuring it runs well and can be driven anywhere. The Impala's exterior and interior both sport a cool blue color, reflecting its 60s charm. It does need some attention, specifically a new passenger side floor pan and trunk. Despite these issues, it's a solid car with a lot of life left in it. This Impala is like an old seen a lot of adventures and is still up for more. With a little bit of work, it can be a reliable and stylish ride, perfect for those who appreciate vintage American cars. The 1976 Chevrolet Camaro LT Coupe is a classic muscle car with plenty of potential. Sporting a sleek black exterior and interior, this two-door beauty is a project car with good bones. It currently runs great with a power glide transmission, but comes with the original 4-speed manual if you want to restore it to its authentic glory. With only 2 owners and lots of extra parts included, this Camaro is like a rough diamond waiting to be polished. It's got the heart of a classic American muscle car and, with a bit of effort, can roar back to life. Think of it as an old rocker with all the original flair, just needing a tune-up to get back on stage. The 1959 Jeep Willys CJ5 is a charming relic from a bygone era of rugged, go-anywhere vehicles. This silver beauty, paired with a brown interior, offers a nostalgic nod to its military roots. With an automatic transmission and a 4-way disc brake conversion, it's a mix of old-school cool and modern practicality. The 16-inch wheels ensure those beefy brakes fit snugly, but be prepared to get your hands dirty as it needs some tuning and bodywork, especially on the floors. Originally designed for military use, the CJ5 evolved into a civilian workhorse that embodied the spirit of adventure. This one comes with an M38A1 body if you're after that hardcore military look. All fluids have been replaced and it's running and driving, so it's ready for its next adventure or a trip to the body shop. For $4,500, it's a piece of history looking for a new home. Ah, the 1979 Mercury Cougar XR7 Coupe, a true testament to the disco era's love for big, bold, and beautiful cars. Sporting a groovy green exterior and matching interior, this classic coupe is as eye-catching as a neon leisure suit. With 132,000 miles under its belt and an automatic transmission, this Cougar has been around the block but still has plenty of life left in it. This XR7, now on its second owner, boasts a clean title and no significant damage or problems. Just like a fine wine, it's aged gracefully. The seller assures us it runs and drives with everything in working order, including the AC, which blows cold, a luxury back in the day. LED headlights add a modern touch to this retro ride. For $4,000, you can bring home a piece of the 70s that's ready to roll. Step into the plush world of the 1978 Oldsmobile 98 Regency sedan, a stately 4-door classic that's as comfortable as your favorite armchair. With a serene blue exterior and a cozy gray interior, this Olds has clocked just 70,000 miles, barely broken in by classic car standards. The automatic transmission ensures a smooth glide down memory lane. This sedan, currently on its second owner, comes with a clean title and no significant damage or issues. Almost. It does need a front brake caliper, but that's a small price to pay for cruising in style. For $4,500, you're getting a piece of American luxury that's ready to whisk you away to a time when cars were as big as dreams and just as comfortable. Meet the 1965 Pontiac Catalina, a vintage gem waiting for its next chapter. With a crisp white exterior and a rich burgundy interior, this beauty has just 67,000 original miles, practically a spring chicken in classic car years. The automatic transmission and classic styling make this a head-turner on any street. This Catalina has seen more than 3 owners and comes with a treasure trove of maintenance and repair receipts, plus 80% of the needed repair parts, a project car lover's dream. It's never been wrecked and remains all original, a rare find in today's market. For $4,000, this project car is searching for a new forever home where it can shine once again as the majestic ride it was born to be. Check out the 1955 Plymouth Belvedere, a classic cruiser with a touch of hot rod flair. Sporting a unique green exterior and a blue interior, this Belvedere is a vibrant throwback to the mid-50s. Under the hood, you'll find a 440 Ci engine paired with a Holly carb and a 727 torque flight transmission, ready to unleash some serious power. The motor turns over by hand, and it features a 9-inch rear end, a fuel cell, and a painless harness, indicating that someone was gearing this baby up to be a solid performance unit. Listed for $4,000 OBO, this project car in Brookfield, Wisconsin is ripe for someone looking to finish what was started and hit the road in a piece of American automotive history.